Hello, and welcome to the FFT 1.3 Season 5 tournament. Melancthon, Lizovs, you have found yourselves in my section of the loser's bracket. Let's see which teams are responsible for bringing you here. We have Melancthon, who's in it to win it, with a team of 4. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, you chemist, a mad thief, Berdusky, the geomancer, and the unfortunate owner of a troll face, the sage. Melancthon depends on this sage, basically, for frog spells. And when she's not casting frog, she's reviving her team members with Raise 2. Now, Lizovs has status control in the form of Remedy and Asuna. So, Melancthon's going to need to supplement these frog spells with some good old-fashioned knockouts. And this thief is the one to do it. With 220 damage, 220 concentrated damage, he can throw a real wrench in Lizovs' gears. However, 220 is not enough to one-shot any of Lizovs' units, so Melancthon's going to need to supplement that damage, and the one who'll do it is this Geomancer with Elemental. Like the Thief, the Geomancer's Elemental also hits with 100% accuracy, so it's a very foolproof way of delivering offense. The Geomancer, however, has martial arts, and I don't believe we're going to be seeing it being put to use this match, because, for 2 reasons. The first reason being, Melancthon's Geomancer does not have any punch art skills that add or subtract HP, so he'll not be receiving any of the 50% physical attack power bonuses that martial arts confers. And second, Lizovs does not have any break or steel skills, so the Geomancer is under no threat of losing his rune blade. As for the chemist, it's a very fast chemist at 11 speed, and he'll only get faster with speed save if he is put under fire. So basically, this chemist can just spam Phoenix Downs when need be. And also X Potions. I must note that this chemist is the only unit of Melancthon's who can restore HP. So if it comes down to this chemist needing to sandbag, he's going to need to spend 2 turns resurrecting his other units. The first to revive knockout status, and the second to restore their HP and get them out of flight mode. Now, as for Lizovs, as he demonstrated in his battle with me in the winner's bracket, this is a team that's most dangerous from afar. Both the Marksman, the Summoner, and the Lancer all have ranged damaged options. They also have 100% accuracy, like Melancthon, with Jump, White Magic Holy, and basic skill Bullseye. So both teams are going to be frustrating each other's physical evasion and magic evasion, and the team that's going to come out on top is the one with the most robust damage control, the one who can cope with their loss of physical evasion. Lizovs' 4th unit is a Bard, so if Lizovs can play Keep Away, he can slowly accumulate strength with Sing skills, as he demonstrated very effectively against me. When the Bard is not singing, he's using Phoenix Downs and X Potions. Again, with 11 speed, he can churn those out very fast if need be. So what we'll have to look out for in these matches is effective use of 100% accuracy offense, and seeing how these teams cope with that. The first match brings us to Germanus Peak, a very hilly map. Not so much a problem for either team, because they do have ranged attack options. The Chemist, opening with a gunshot. You know, Final Fantasy, guns always deal such little damage in Final Fantasy. I think it goes back to Japan's love of the samurai, since guns are a very Western weapon. They were imported, while they had katanas all along, so I think it's a bit of a passion with swords. That's why swords deal so much more damage. And also because they're also close up. It's also close up in range, so it's a bit of a balance thing. Anyway, Chemist is already dead by that Lancer. Lancer moving forward. Pokes that Sage. Both the Bard and the Lancer can't take that Sage out. That Archer's going to need to get in there and start dealing damage with attack up. So, here we have Thief opening up his offense, taking out that Bard, who was weakened, I believe, by the Sage? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying that much attention. More gunshots. Both teams just dishing out damage to each other, as we're seeing, 100% accuracy offense. Both teams, both dishing it out and taking it. Geomancer penetrating Lizovs' lines with a death sentence. Unfortunately, didn't have much to show for it. Sage, very good use of Despair too there. Removing the summoner's Angel Ring. And now she's death sentenced. Now that death sentence will not work. While re-raise has been negated, Angel Ring still cancels death status. Focused offense on that chemist. Too much for the chemist to handle. The chemist kisses the floor. So this thief is going to need to get to work, as he's losing his support units. That Sage will need to resurrect the chemist on Melancthon's side. And she will. Here comes a raise too. Now if she can survive and get that off. That jump I don't believe will hit in time, since the Sage does have short charge. But then the Lancer does have 11 speed. Nope, not enough. 11 speed is not enough. And stopped. Lucky break for Lizovs. Or sorry, for Melancthon. Unlucky break for Lizovs, that is. And the bard begins to sing. Singing under pressure. So, Frog 2? Melancthon's going to need some clutch Frog 2 spells. Unfortunately, didn't come out that time. That's not the one that did it. And the chemist restoring HP. As I said, that chemist is the only one who can restore HP. The only thing this thief knows is haste and damage. So at the moment, this can be either team's round. The round can go to either team. And the chemist is harassing the opponent with his gun. That's going to neutralize any Phoenix down spam by the bard. And with haste, that chemist has 16 speed. So it's going to be very hard for Lizovs to catch a break after Phoenix downs. Archer's death sentence. He has only one more turn before he kisses the floor. Here's another Frog 2 spell. Melancthon really needs a Frog 2 spell to hit hard. It just hasn't happened yet. The Archer makes very well of his last turn and takes out that Geomancer. Promptly resurrected, but I suppose all it really amounted to was a 20 MP expenditure of the Sage's MP pool. But she has a lot of MP to go around, so it's not going to be enough. And there's the frog! There's the frog! So, the bard is dead, and the summoner is dead. So Lizovs has lost all damage control and all status control. He has nothing but that Lancer is just delirious, can't believe that his support units have died, and he's lost his mind in a confused state. Can't believe the first round is going to go to Melancthon. As it will, very shortly. And that's it. First round goes to Melancthon. Let's see if Lizovs can redeem himself in the second round. The second match brings us to Gog Machine City. Now, unfortunately for Lizovs, Germanus Peak, that last map, is as big as the maps are going to get for him, so his bard is now going to have to sing under pressure if he wants to accumulate strength. Once again, the chemist opens with a gunshot, but Lizovs does not want the match to evolve in the same way the last one did. It was Frog that did him in last match. His bard didn't take the opportunity to restore the Frog status. Thief trades that jump damage, and here we have a Frog. Okay, so now that Lancer is frogged. And nasty damage. Is that good compat? I'm not so sure. Now, even though that frog dies, he's not restored from frog status, so he's gonna need to spend, Lizovs gonna need to spend 2 turns, both reviving and restoring the Lancer's status in order to get the Lancer back in the fight. So he'll need a combined effort from both his Bard and his Summoner to do so. But that Bard is dead, so the Summoner's gonna have to do it alone so far. And the chemist has discovered nothing! And he has 99 of them! 99 nothings! I have a lot of nothing too, but I don't boast about it. Thief advancing! Lizovs having a lot of trouble with that Thief. If Lizovs was a salad, that Thief would be the salad dressing, because the Thief is all over him. Archer choosing to do it alone, get in there, throw a wrench in Melancthon's gears, leaving the Thief to basically dine on his support units. Marksman accumulates a bit of speed. He's going to need a lot more speed to make things happen here. And more 100% offense. That gun! Very pesky gun. And I believe the match is going to go to Melancthon again. Once again, one frog. One frog all he needs to kill, and that's it. So Lizovs, I'm sorry, but you have been sentenced to oblivion. Melancthon, you'll be moving on. Good job.